Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Right, hello there everyone, welcome back to the Kop TV. These might be the only laughs that we have all fan cam. I don't know, Ruby, you seem to be in more positive spirits than me. What was your assessment on that performance?
It hasn't hit me yet. It'll hit me tomorrow when I realise that it's a bit of a sticky one.
Is the title race done?
No.
No.
It depends on City. At the end of the day, like I was saying to you before, City have only scored a lot of one goals for their wins. So if it does go down to goal difference, we will win it.
Yeah.
Purely because even if it's 2-1 and we've won, we've still scored 2. They've only scored 1.
We're level on points with them at the moment as well, and like I didn't realise that until after the game, and it's just one of those things where if we're level, I still expect, I don't expect them to, but I know there's a huge possibility they can drop points in at least one game. Do you think that's what it's going to go down to, goal difference? Do we have the quality to still win the rest of the games, including the finals?
I think there is a very, very good chance, purely because they lost that game against Real and their confidence could just be knocked.
Yeah.
So it only takes them to lose or to draw one game and then we're still level at the end of the day. All we then need is another win and then we're 1 point ahead of them again. So then they've got more pressure on them to win the next game.
Yeah.
And if their confidence is down, there's a good chance that they're not going to pull through because at the end of the day, we've seen it ourselves.
Yeah.
They do tend to crumble under pressure. It was what we were like last season when we didn't have Virg.
It must be the kits. We've got the new kits, right? And like instantly we drop points. Do you know what though?
Shit collar.
It's the shit collar. Fuck's sake, Nike. Anyway, thank you for the kits though. But yeah, what's it called? No, I hear you 100%. I don't want to make this fan cam all about City because I think we had to give Tottenham a little bit of admiration for the fact that they actually went out there and they got the result they needed to.
They needed the win as much as we did.
Yeah, man.
They needed to be top 4 before Arsenal play tomorrow.
Yeah. But that's the thing, no, City don't have a Tottenham or someone inside the top 6 in the remaining games.
Tottenham.
Exactly. So if they win tomorrow, automatically they're 3 points ahead of us. I don't know what the goal difference situation is right now. Is it naive of us Liverpool fans to possibly think when City are going to just not drop? Oh no, they are going to drop points in the rest of the games.
I don't think it's naive because, like I said before, even if it's a draw, we would win by goal difference, and there has been moments where they haven't scored. Maybe it was earlier on in the season, but at the end of the day, there has been moments. So I don't think it's naive. If anything, it's statistical. Yeah. No, I hear you.
If you're going to talk about today's game alone, if there was anyone who stood out to you, because the main problem for me, I thought we were spamming in a lot of crosses. I thought the game plan was a little bit wrong. Was there anything that you saw wrong from the manager or even from the players on the pitch?
I feel like, what's his name?
I don't know which one out of the 22, I'm not sure.
The Spurs one.
The Spurs one, out of the all 11. Let me think, I don't really know. Who? What?
Antonio or Conte?
Antonio Conte, the manager.
Whatever the fuck his name is, I'm not asked about who he is. He was a lot more vocal than Klopp, and Klopp is usually very vocal. Yeah. He's usually hands up, he's usually out.
Do you reckon that was the issue, Klopp weren't addressing his players?
Klopp.
Making up names now.
Anyway, he wasn't as verbal, I think, as what. Obviously, I was only seeing bits and bobs because we were in the stands, but he wasn't as verbal as what I'm used to seeing. Whereas he was hands up everywhere. He was literally managing through the game, which is what we play best as well, to be honest, when we're struggling like that. So I think that's a big point to make, but I don't think it's Klopp's fault. I think at the end of the day we had a lot of chances, we had a lot of success going forward, but we were doing that thing that we used to do, taking one too many touches.
Taking too long. Me and you were screaming that the whole fucking game, weren't we? We were saying they need to pass the ball quicker, and whenever we're doing anything wrong, that's what me and you were screaming.
Always, because at the end of the day, when Salah should be making the shot, he takes an extra touch to go like...
Salah was poor today, weren't he?
I think he had a shit game.
Yeah.
Shit game. I think Fabinho was a lot better than what he was in the last game.
Yeah.
Which is good because he was that strength out.
We're not to be much better than what he was last game.
Yeah, he was absolutely shocking. But I think Salah had an absolute shocker. I don't think Trent played that well either. Neither did Robbo. So I think bringing Simeon was a very, very good shout.
Do you think it was a shout to bring on Divock Origi? Do you think that was Klopp's mistake?
I think he could have brought him on. I think he could have made the changes a little bit earlier, purely because it wasn't working.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. So
it weren't fluid.
Someone, yeah. Usually we need Henderson to pull the strings in the middle if Thiago's not doing that. Yeah. But neither of them were doing that at the end of the day. Fucking Thiago was doing it to a certain extent, but then he wasn't at the same time. It was like he was just being reckless and diving in. And I do love
kind of like what Thiago was showing at the start of his Liverpool career, being a bit too much.
Exactly that. We do love that at certain points in a game, but not the whole game.
He weren't precise today, really, was he?
He doing his little turns.
I agree, man. I agree. Last thing, Aston Villa, Stevie G. The narrative has been Stevie G to, ruin it for City on the last day of the season, this, that, finally win us a league title. Let's be honest, I think we both know Steven Gerrard, as he was our captain for our childhoods. He's not going to want to lose this game regardless, even if he's got so much love for Liverpool. How do you see that one going?
I don't think he would, but I think just Stevie being Stevie.
He's not going to sit there to his players and go, boys, just go easy on them today because, it's fucking Liverpool. We need to make sure that they win the league.
I know that's his job at the end of the day, but it's Stevie, man.
Yeah, man.
He will, at the end of the day, want us to make history.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he'll let us win, but I'm saying I think, if anything, it won't be the easiest of the fixtures, but I think we'll know to go ham on them.
Yeah, man.
If anything.
I hear you. I feel like that's the most optimism we're probably going to get all night. You never know, Rory's coming on in a minute. He might give us a bit of optimism.
He's going to say, he's a nice for having everyone outside the ground.
I'm on to you. By the way, guys, as well, Daily Des, the new YouTube channel of Rhubarb. If you go and check it out, make sure you do. A vlog on there, me and her. Smash a like on this video as well. Go subscribe to both channels. And thank you for watching, man. Peace.
Whoa. Just before you go,
don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
the voice of football's most famous stand.